Greetings, evil geniuses. Welcome to another episode of Evil Genius. I'm Cobalt Thorium. In this episode, we're going to be working on our Inner Sanctum, as well as moving our operations for our control room to the new control room. And that's going to take some time, so I think we should probably start on that first. So I had a crash where when I was monkeying around with some of these control room terminals. So I'm just going to move one at a time so I'm not freaking out the game too much. And while that's going, we can work on our Inner Sanctum. I should probably just let this run because we're going to need more money probably. What is the... So the Inner Sanctum's super expensive. It's $100 a square. So we kind of want to limit the size. And we want to limit it to... How big do we need this? Now we're going to have to widen this because eventually we're also going to need a like a table. There's like a big conference table that you need. But this is it looks like this is wide enough. We want them to be able to get by, but we need it at least 2 blocks deeper, I guess. Let's do 3 blocks deeper just to be safe. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Looks good. Okay, that's gonna make me crazy with OCD, so I have to make it an even amount. Alright. Now is our power gonna be able to...
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Yeah, I know. It's expensive. I'm a little worried about power too. Oh, we have an open thing here. Now, there's no jobs that are coming up from that are money making in a couple of these places, which are very annoying. Yeah, it's the only money making job available here. What's our heat look like? 18. So 20 is not going to take us... Oh, heat. The heat is 30 for this. Okay, so we have to reduce heat here, so we'll work on this. I like the smaller, quicker jobs anyway. I mean, you can make 10,000 in 3 minutes or 20,000 in 20 minutes. It's like... It's kind of obvious which one you should take, you know? But I think we also need a new nuclear generator.
Not enough gold to complete this construction.
Yes, I know. We'll make more as we go.
Research has resumed.
Alright, our Inner Sanctum is not big enough, but if we wait a little bit, we might be able to see the blueprint for the big desk. And I want to make sure that we build it so that we can use the big desk. You know what? It's not that... we're very close to being the correct size already, so... 3 by 6, that'd be 18. So that Yeah, okay, that takes us over. That should take us over 60. So let's just do that. We have a new job. Something is available. Oh, it must be this one finished up. Now that's very high heat, so we definitely have to start doing something. What is this? No. Okay, so we do have a small job here. Let's just spend the money. What? Why did it get eliminated? What the hell? Oh, right.
A scheme has succeeded.
Good. Must see what I mean. Oh, we've already seen this one. So we'll do this job. And I guess we're just waiting for some of these other things to... Oh, that's why. Because there's a job in progress. That's why there's no... So that's why there's no money-making scheme available. So we should just wait for this thing's heat to become 0, which it did. And this is signed, sealed, dequivered? Where could the arrows for the world's largest archery tournament have gone? Best send your top agents. Let's just cancel this now. We don't need it anymore. Yes, this is what we want. The Stink Panther. Okay, who hid the massive diamond inside this giant pile of manure? We've already read that one. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong now. We are really spending money faster than we're making it. We should probably set up more criminal enterprises around the world so that we have better cash flow coming in. Alright, let's move one of these. The other one is officially moved. Move this one here. And it's placed. Let's move the last one. What the hell? Alright, so that's another problem with this game. The hitboxes aren't on the top of these rooms. Let me just show you what I mean. Okay, so the hitboxes are on the bottom. These tiles here are where the hitboxes are. And that's a problem because when you're working on a room, let's just say this one, I actually cannot hit this corner when the camera's down here. What it should do is it should draw a grid on top of this, and that way you can kind of control the overall floor plan from the top without having to move the camera angle. Because otherwise, things like placing objects and stuff are actually dependent on your camera angle, which is not a good idea. Anyway, let's build the last control panel that we need down here. And oh, come on, see what I mean? See what I mean? And then let's move. We'll move Maximilian too. And here's another thing. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I don't remember. I noticed that minion coordinates are based on the tile system, which is probably 1 meter by 1 meter. I think. But what ends up happening with that is you actually can't select these cracks. So if I tried to place it right in the middle here, it's not like an analog system. It's not a floating point system. Watch. If I try to place it in the middle, it'll pick one of the... What does it always pick? Okay. For a second there, I thought it always picked the upper left, but it doesn't.
Very well.
So, interesting in that characters can only ever... I mean, there must be like a... What would you call it? A stage mark or something right here for the character, but you can't actually move characters to places that are not a tile. It'll default to a tile.
I need to be here.
See? Interesting. Indications of the underlying implementation, but yeah. Alright. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this room. We have this terminal here, which I don't really know what this does. It creates this intel, but I actually don't know what that's good for.
Research
I don't know what it does. Why is research paused? Maybe I need to put a cafeteria closer to the research terminal so that these characters aren't wasting so much time walking back and forth.
A scheme has succeeded.
Alright. Well, we will have moved all of our terminals over there. We have some excess capacity, so maybe in this episode I will also send minions or start up criminal operations in more places. That seems like a logical thing to do. Actually, we could do it right now. And we don't have to continue this one. Signed, sealed, dequivered. We've already done that.
Research has resumed.
Oh, we have another one completed. It must be this one. Yeah, right on me. So this guy is currently doing nothing. Oh, we have something here. Golden Delicious. Sounds good. Now we have 2 extra capacity. I have operations going on in Patriot territory. Right here. And right here. So that's kind of bad. It definitely increases our general heat in Patriot by quite a bit. We have something going on with Saber. We have something going on with Anvil. The places we have not done any work are Hammer and Smash. I'm not exactly sure what these things are here. Is that like their headquarters? Is that like the capital or something? Where's the capital for Hammer? Is it over here? So this must be the capital, because each one seems to have 1. Yeah, each place has only 1. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll scout. You know what? I'm just going to start doing all the capitals. So we'll do... Actually, no, I want to do Europe here. I eventually want to start stealing monuments, kind of Carmen Sandiego style, and of course there's a lot of those in Western Europe, so we'll set up an operation there and there. So Brazil and Western Europe. And that should spread out our heat generation.
A scheme has succeeded.
So that's going to give us 30. It's going to get us very close to the edge. Probably should wait a bit. There we go. That's a 15. Fool and his honey. One of our minions has secretly gotten far too into beekeeping. But the product is so good. We should take it over and sell it for ourselves. Alright. Cash is coming in. Somebody's going to deliver our couch here. Our impressive desk.
Main objective complete.
Your inner sanctum is finally complete. Now it's time for the real fun to begin. Alright. A place to call your own. One day, the whole world will be yours. Until then, you'll be spending a lot of time in this lair. And frankly, that's beneath you. The one thing to do is to settle in and make yourself comfortable. An inner sanctum where you can rest, where you can scheme, where you can practice the speech that you'll deliver when this is all over. Bow before me, insects, and such. Collect.
Now this is all set up, it's time for me personally to take over the world.
Sounds good.
Cancel my calls. I'm going into politics.
Done. Believe it or not, you don't get that many calls. What with this being a secret lair and all.
That'll change once they elect me to be president of the world.
So they're going to elect a president of the world, and he's going to force them to elect him. That's a little weird. All right. Oh, look at all this new stuff. So maybe we'll just take a peek at some of this new stuff, and then I think we'll wrap up this episode, because we have achieved our objectives. We do have a new main objective, the traditional method. Complete the objective to earn all rewards. 10,000 bucks. 5 workers. 5 intel. Oh, does that mean that we get 5 new workers? Like an increase in maximum capacity? Because that'd be good. We all know that to take over the world, you convince idiots to elect you as the leader. This is what I was just talking about. How difficult can it be? Alright, so we'd have to do how much for your vote? Bribe world leaders for their support. Okay? Learn the ropes. There's some political aides visiting the casino. Capture and bring them to the lair for interrogation. Okay? Interrogate the captured aides. Yep. To learn their many secrets. And then, how expensive can a country be? Send some guards to complete the largest real estate deal in history. Make sure it has a pool. Alright. So we have some other stories here. Ace up the sleeve. Complete all objectives and get 50,000. Woof. One of the tourists has an affinity for cards. He's always flicking a lighter, making people nervous. Find out who he is and what game he's really playing. If this gambler has been anywhere, it's Macau, the rising capital of casinos. Send a team to learn about your new guest. I wonder how much the Chinese paid for that. That's pretty much an advertisement there. Alright, return to list, I guess. Roboticist. So this one gives us 25,000. Everybody loves robots. This roboticist goes above and beyond. Her technology is promising, but her motives aren't. Find out more. Find out more determined. Okay, that's a typo. Whether she's useful or a threat. Some promising new microchips are circulating in the black market, and the roboticist seems to be the manufacturer. Hit her plant and share the tech and the wealth with your team. And we have High on the Hog. So this will give us a crime lord. This will give us a crime lord. I wonder if these are mutually exclusive. I think that for Maximilian, this is a little bit more his style, so I'd probably go with that. Alright, High on the Hog. Loot. Complete the objective to earn all rewards. Loot item +1. Ooh, I want loot items. Agent X has opined. You know what? I don't think I've ever actually seen that word spelled. Alright, Agent X has opined that the world would be yours when pigs flew. He was being hyperbolic, to be sure. But why not get literal and have some fun spiting him? Spiting him? Spiting him? I think it's spiting. I think that's probably spelled wrong. Unless spiting and spitting are spelled exactly the same. Actually, spitting might have 2 T's. Anyway, whatever. If anyone will have information on the flying pig, It's Patriots National News Archives. You won't have time to sort through their records on site, so just steal them all. It sounds good to me. I'm definitely going to do that. You won't be able to take on another... Okay, so side stories are one at a time. That's fine. Let's do it. Optional. We got a couple new optionals. Where are they? How can I tell which ones are new? Ooh, we can get money for executing a valet. Alright, so some of these things are going to happen automatically. Training valets and stuff like that. But some of them we'll have to do ourselves. So executing a valet. Constructing a new locker. Well, when we do the new barracks, it's going to have new lockers, so that's automatic. Interrogate minion. So maybe in the next episode, I'll do some of these. Yeah. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. Side stories. Yeah, we've already read this. Why did it come up as new? See, why does this have the new thing? This is new, we've read it. Okay, there it goes. Goes away now. What the hell? Alright, I would consider this a bug. The fact that this doesn't get cleared all the time. My allergies are acting up. I'm getting all stuffy. Oh man, look at all this new stuff. Alright, I'm not going to go through all this stuff in this episode. I think that we've completed our objective and a little bit more. So it's probably time to wrap this one up. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please like, maybe leave a comment, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.